What's going on, you counterfeit crypto cooks? Welcome to Grunt Speak.
Well, it is live.
Yeah, it is live from the lair.
Yeah.
So your source for the inebriated truth in a world gone completely mad. And in the last 7 days, it has gone even madder. I'm Toxic Male. That's the Rotund Revenger.
All right. Now, before we get started.
Okay.
All right. We're going to be moving to alt tech relatively quickly. We're going to just cover a couple stories here.
Tilt that camera.
All right. Now, a lot of people have been asking me a lot of questions in regards to, what's happening moving forward. And before I answered a lot of those people, I had to see what was going to take place this year. And we just saw what happened with the Ice Cream Social.
Yep.
And
we can't talk about that much here.
No, but quite frankly, this is pretty much my premonition for passing the point of no return.
It's
I hope I'm wrong. I really do.
Well, what was it? 36 or 38, right? The number of toss-ups that the Democrats picked up, all of them I believe, was 36.
Ah, okay.
And I just flip a coin out there. See how many of you can get it to land on heads 36 times.
Yeah, it's
See if that's actually mathematically possible.
yeah. When I was a kid, I did it 11 times in a row.
It's probably about as good as anybody could get.
Yeah, but
Unless you weight the coin or some shit. I don't know.
who knows?
But we do have some guests tonight. Y'all know them. Y'all love them. And, well, hopefully, we're all going to be drinking tonight, so hopefully we can all stay until the end without worshiping the porcelain god. You know them. Red Pill Rhino and Jimmy Bones. Welcome back to the show, gentlemen. Oh,
What
shit.
is going on?
Here.
He's drinking it out of a paint can. Oh, this shit is serious.
You know it's about to be good. He busts out the paint thinner.
Yep, I'm drinking that myself.
What does that taste like?
It tastes good. I've had it before.
You have? Okay.
This is the
lacquer thinner. Same idea.
this is the spiced cherry whiskey. Not the
Oh,
best,
okay.
but it is 69 proof. So
It comes in a can.
Nice.
Ah,
See, women get one in a box, and men get their alcohol in a can.
Oh, you mean like this? There you go. We're both
Yep.
busting out the Guinness tonight. I've explained to Pop that you're supposed to roll the can with the little ping pong ball in the bottom and not get concerned that there's something rattling in your Guinness can.
Well, listen, man.
Cut it open with the knife that you keep in your pocket at all times. Like, what the fuck is this? Revealing that you're just an uneducated swine.
Hey,
When it comes
hey.
to real beer, you drink bread bucket barrel juice. That's all you drink.
I'm not going to say you're wrong.
It's been marinating in jockstrap filtered piss.
Oh my God,
wow.
that's pretty brutal. I've
Well,
been
it's going
trying
to be a
to
brutal
Yeah.
kind of a night.
listen. I've been trying to lose weight now since we started hanging out.
Well, yeah, if your object is to lose weight, probably stay away from Guinness on the regular.
Yeah,
It's like drinking a steak. You just pour it right on your ass.
it's actually two bologna sandwiches with mayo. One can,
And as we all know, bologna is the most healthy of disgusting meat leftovers.
not so much.
Ah.
But hey,
The only way you could possibly get any worse is to go to Paul Pelosi's house.
listen, I'm gonna tell you, I was so hungry that sometimes when I was in the military, I would have murdered Moses for a bologna sandwich. I'm not even. What?
I saw what you looked like after Ranger School. I get it.
I'm serious. It's a heart attack. I mean,
Ugh.
if that dude showed up in the patrol base holding a ham sandwich, he'd be hit. I'd bust the 10 Commandments right over his head and take that sandwich and deal with the consequences later.
I have here 10. Five commandments.
5 commandments. That's
Well,
it.
no, it's a 15 commandments, and he breaks one. It's like 10 commandments. What's that? History of the
Yep.
World Part 1?
Yeah, that was pretty
that's
good.
some funny shit.
Yep.
Oh, Mel Brooks is good times. Oh, but hey, it's
All right.
it's been one heck of a week.
So-
Before we begin, there's one thing that I want to do. I want to raise a shot to my buddy Edgar, who unfortunately lives in the blue state shithole that is Connecticut, celebrating his 40th today. I
All
miss you,
right.
bro.
Is he married?
No.
Okay, good.
I'm drinking, man. I'm drinking.
I'm just saying. 40 is like the magic number for dudes to
Yes.
get divorce raped in court.
That's true. Now, to the people who are watching on YouTube, all 409 of you, we are going to be jumping to new tech pretty quick tonight because most of what we're going to be talking about is considered forbidden. Wah. And YouTube, don't bother trying to follow us over because I'm going to be deactivating your stream feed right after we finish. So
Now, we caught on to your
a
tricks.
double dose of fuck you with a side of kiss my ass.
Yeah, we caught on to your tricks. It's all good.
Yeah.
All right, now, as it comes to the crypto, I've been dabbling with this for 5-6 years now.
Yeah.
Maybe longer.
Everybody's heard about this, the FTX cryptocurrency scandal. This should be a super scandal, and yet very few media outlets are actually covering.
I know, but since I suffer from EGS, which is evil genius syndrome,
You make it sound like I suffer from each. I'm in a marginalized community.
I'm just telling you, I can't help but think of evil shit when I see new stuff. I'm like, oh, yeah, what can I do with that? And did you know that you can literally take crypto from one exchange on one side of the planet, withdraw it, have that coin sent to another exchange that you have an account on, and that money will be transferred in like a minute or less.
Nice.
All right, and there's another one crypto I've had my eyes on it for a while. It's called XRP. It's like 33 cents now.
Okay.
But that crypto was designed to replace the SWIFT system. Meaning, you're familiar with the SWIFT system, is what all the banks use to transfer funds internationally.
Okay.
All right. Literally, the XRP crypto, you can bypass all of the eyeballs watching where your money's going and basically get away scot-free with whatever you want to do with it.
Well, apparently the demon rats didn't get the memo on that one.
Well, the thing is,
Right.
when I saw this, I'm like, oh my God, this is a money launderer's fucking paradise here.
Well, you're not too far off. For
Yeah.
those of you in the chat who are not familiar with this scandal, because you probably still watch the talking heads on the news, here it is. Tens of billions of U.S. dollars were transferred to Ukraine, and then using FTX cryptocurrency, the funds were laundered back to Democrats in the U.S.
Listen, I'm not shocked. I really am.
No,
I'm not.
I actually have a graph here that shows exactly how it works out. So you see, here's your tax money here on the top left, and then that gets filtered into the U.S. government. They sent it to Ukraine. Ukraine gave it back to FTX, and then it was laundered back to the Democratic Party, who diverted it to vote for blue in 2022.
And since they have weaponized the alphabet agencies, they're going to do fuck all about this.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
It's
I
not
got
even a blip on their radar, I guarantee it.
I got it.
And I did see one other Gateway pundit post earlier today that it wasn't just the Democrats. Apparently, old Mr.
Yep.
Cocaine Mitch McConnell too got about
The
roughly
rhinos? Yeah, they're
There
all
it
in on
is.
it.
2.5 million.
Dirty
No
Mitch on the
shit.
take. He got
Yep.
$2.5 million from the crypto laundromat FTX for his Senate leadership fund.
Wow.
Yep.
Nothing to see here, ladies and germs. Nothing at all. It's
Yep.
totally a two-party system. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
No. It's a one-party system with two wings.
That's why one of the hashtags on this stream is hashtag Uniparty. And they even have the itemized receipts here. So this is not some conspiracy theory. Don't ban us, YouTube. Here it is. 2.5 billion right there. It's got a name on it. It's listed on Open Secret Senate Leadership Fund. 2.5 million from an outside group. There it is. All in black
Gee,
and
that
white.
doesn't sound shady at all.
Not at
No,
all.
there's definitely
That's totally
no
above
problems
water.
with doing it that way.
Well,
Yep.
think about
Not
it.
at all.
Mitch McConnell and the RNC funneled $9 million to a race in Alaska where it was a Republican versus a Republican. They gave no help to any of the Trump candidates, Kerry Lake, etc.
Yep.
They filtered it out to races where it wasn't even fucking necessary. And
Yeah.
then they wondered why. Well, actually, they didn't wonder why. They planned for this.
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
Because
was-
I can tell you right now, the Uniparty is basically terrified of the MAGA Republicans.
Yep.
And, the MAGA Republicans weren't getting any traction. And it's just fortunate we had some of them win.
Yeah, I want to say it's a lot more than the media is reporting on. Their line now is MAGA dead, it's all Trump's fault. Blame him, focus on the feud between him and DeSantis, which to me sounds manufactured. Maybe it's just my opinion.
And you know what? I mean, the mainstream media used to be the watchdog for a corrupt government,
Yep.
but now they've been bought and paid for.
Yes, they have.
Yeah, they're an extension of.
Yes.
Yep. You want to see something even more fun? Oh, it's glorious. FTX was sponsored on the World Economic Forum's website,
It's been scrubbed.
and it has
Oh,
since been
shit.
scrubbed. There it is.
Yeah.
This was the page. Somebody screen capped it from their phone. FTX. Visit the FTX website, all on the World Economic Forum.
I wonder if we can find that in the Wayback Machine.
Oh, it's there.
Oh, yeah. It's so exciting.
Well, they've already got everything. Everything's already been archived. So, was FTX being used to launder money for the Democratic Party? WEF sponsored FTX on their website, which has now been removed. And with the picture that was at the top there, even Elon Musk chimed in and said it's a question that's worth asking.
Well, the answer to that question
Is yes.
is yes.
Yep.
We're
If it needs
so
to be,
I'd say so.
if it needs to be independently fact checked by third party sources,
Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
the
it's probably about 80% true.
the Instant
minimum.
Twat post where I saw all of this collated was flagged for false information, even though it was all noted and sourced.
Yep.
Shocker.
Yeah.
Yep. The fact checkers are slacking these days.
Yep. And the one
Bit
thing that
behind the ball.
I'm I'm sorry, Jimmy. Just yeah, the fact checkers. You know, they're doing such a bang up job over there at Meta, or is it Meta?
I think it's Meta.
Meta,
Because guess
Meta.
what?
Meta.
They're mismanaging it so bad, they're going to get Meta.
Well, they're laying
Oh,
off what, like 17,000 people,
Yeah. Like they're
Something
literally,
like that, yeah.
they're
Yeah.
going to get hit in the
Yeah.
brown eye hard.
and all these Democrats. Go ahead, guys.
I actually did see a meme earlier last week. It was if you are no longer putting Facebook jail, you're put on menopause.
Good shit.
I like that.
Like I only use
I saw that one. I
Facebook.
had to applaud that one. That was funny.
I mean, I only use Facebook to like basically promote the videos and stuff for the channel.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I maybe
That
I'll
and memes.
maybe
But the problem is, and I mentioned some on my last stream, the early adopters of new technology is usually men, and that same demographic is who Facebook has chose to run off and ban and Facebook jail and all that stuff. They're losing their base, so it won't be long before they're done.
Yeah, and here's another thing. My buddy died. You know, I had living down here in this new studio, and I decided, because I had to pay for his funeral, I would sell some of his stuff, and I literally did an ad on Facebook Marketplace for like 2 wheelchairs. Like one of them is reinforced for a 600-pound person, and they're like, we're not allowing that for hate speech.
Are you fucking kidding
I'm
me?
serious. I am serious.
Wow.
And listen, it wasn't a big
What?
deal. It was only like maybe they would get $25 out of me. But I mean, multiply that by tens of millions of people across the world.
All right, so let me get this straight. It is ableist to provide care for people who are disabled.
Well, they wouldn't go into detail. They just denied the ad. I appealed it, and they denied it again.
That's the mindset.
Yeah.
You should have listed it as the fat acceptance chair. I'm sure it would have been fine then.
No, I didn't say anything other than it's.
This chair accepts all fat asses.
I just said it is built for individuals who are, exceptionally heavy, and it's totally true.
Yeah.
I mean, that dude was like, one point was 617 pounds.
Maybe you should have said it was a
Wow.
curvy chair.
A curvy chair.
It's a Lizzo chair.
Yeah, I don't
Just
know.
give it a glass flute and see what happens.
Stunning and brave chair.
Isn't it great how curvy has been co-opted the same as most of these other bullshit words? And now, it used to mean, hourglass curves, Marilyn Monroe,
Yeah.
Salma Hayek. And now it apparently means Lizzo, the 400-pound
What they were saying
calorie queen.
is curvy used to be inward curves. Today, it's outward curves.
Yeah.
Curvy now means cellulite.
These chicks have so many bulges, you basically have to roll a D&D dice just to bet on which bulge is actually the tits.
Yeah.
If you need the baby powder, it's a no-go.
Just
the
roll her in flour
ultimate
to
tit
find the wet spot.
confusion. It's the ultimate tit confusion right there.
Yeah, chicks like that, they have so many fat folds, they lift one up and an old Nokia phone falls out. Oh, I've been looking for that. Oh, look, it still has 1 bar of battery.
I was gonna say,
Yikes.
still fully charged and still can play Snake.
And listen, we could do a whole show on the different double standards between men and women. And
Yeah, we could. Well, we're going to be having a special guest in the studio on Thursday, and we're
yeah.
probably going to be doing a whole stream on female nature.
yeah.
Because I've been accumulating videos for months just on the off chance that I feel like, you know what? We need some levity, we need some good humor, and we need some good whiskey, and just be gone with the negativity, if only for a couple of hours. And I think this Thursday may be it, because tonight it's going to be all negative all the time, and I hope the pregnancy tests match.
they won't. If you have 3 kids, just accept the fact that one of them probably isn't
Probably
yours.
isn't yours, yeah.
Just saying.
We're so fucked.
Statistics
But
don't lie.
one thing that's great You know, it's kind of like the leftoids screeching about 3,000 idiots over at Twatter, overpaid fuck nuggets with 30-pound brains getting fired. They're screeching and reeing about that. Didn't give a flying fuck about the 11,000 jobs that were lost when Biden shit canned the pipeline.
Yep.
Or the thousands upon thousands of jobs and businesses that got nuked because of lockdownerism. We didn't care about any of that stuff. That was your patriotic duty to bend over it and take it in the ass like a champ. All right?
I only have one thing to say. Because remember when all those guys were losing their jobs and then they're like, learn the code? Mm-hmm. Well, now that the tech heads lost their jobs, learn how to fucking weld.
Or drill.
Yeah.
Learn how to
sons of bitches.
And I'm not talking about watching your wife's boyfriend while you film with a camera from the
Hey,
corner.
look, get me sued, man. Stop.
I'm not talking about you.
All right.
But what's hilarious is that the guy who was calling for tactical nuking of Russia is now calling for peace after the FTX scandal caught his country funneling
why.
millions. I wonder why.
Yeah, listen. Yeah. Oh, my God. This is going to be a huge clusterfuck.
And have you seen what this fucking chode looks like? This guy, this young billionaire decided he was going to get rid of most of his stuff. He is a soy drag queen, I guess.
I mean, he's worth $1 billion.
Not anymore.
Well, all right. Now, remember what I said in the beginning about the money laundering and money transfer thing being almost instantaneous?
Yeah.
If you think this guy had $1 billion to his name and he didn't pigeonhole a substantial amount, which is virtually untraceable, you are out of your fucking mind.
Well, if he were smart, but if he were smart, he wouldn't be helping Democrats. So
listen.
He can't be too smart.
Listen, I'm an evil genius. I know what I'm talking about.
I know.
That dude has money somewhere.
Yeah.
Yep.
He probably, he thought he would leave it with a stripper for safekeeping.
Yeah, because that always works.
Because she wouldn't do
that'll work
that.
out
She
just
loves
fine.
me. I always push $100 crypto bills through the hole in the wall when I'm done.
Yep. And apparently, word on the street is the U.S. government is trying to get him from whatever non-extradition country he fled to, trying to bring him back.
Shocker.
So they can question him.
He'll die.
It's
Kill
so they
him.
can put him back to work laundering their money. That's what they're doing.
No, they're going to kill him.
Yeah.
They have no choice. That dude's fucking dead.
Yeah.
They are
Well,
going to
we'll
have
see.
to kill him.
He might get disappeared, or he may be.
I'm telling you right now, there's a Target jacket on this guy right now. It's getting handed off to somebody somewhere.
I know, but I'm just saying, if Hitler died of old age somewhere in South America, which looks very likely,
Yes, yeah.
this guy may end up doing the same.
Well,
Under
who
an assumed,
knows?
Under an assumed name with a tiny little toothbrush mustache.
But right after World War II, not every swinging fucking dick had a goddamn movie fucking grade camera in their pocket.
That's true.
And
Story.
they go take a picture up to the cloud or right to YouTube, Facebook, and then the whole
I
world
know,
fucking
right?
sees it.
Isn't it amazing that at most of the mass shootings that happen at schools, none of that footage ever seems to exist?
I know. They better hope I don't
what the
running
hell?
the show, man.
What you guys do?
Jimmy dropped.
Jimmy
He'll
dropped.
be back. And in
You
greater
fuck.
numbers.
You fucked up my layout.
Well, we do have storms at certain parts of the country.
You fucking me up, man. Well, the thing
No, it
is, he
happens.
does that.
He
It
usually
screws
drops
up my
out
whole
once or
shebang.
twice during the stream.
Oh, yeah? Well, things happen. Yeah, Rhino, somebody's like, Rhino got cut in half. What can I say? It was a thought.
But anyway, I mean, this whole crypto thing, I knew it was going to be abused.
Oh, yeah.
And now we're seeing 100% proof.
Absolutely. And there was like a big dive that the market took after a lot of this shit came out.
Yep.
Apparently. But the way that I'm seeing it is this. They've been talking like Zuckerberg tipped his hand. Well, actually, Zuckerberg helped the government tip their hand when he wanted to try to institute his LibreCoin bullshit a few years ago.
Yeah.
And they were like, no, you just stop doing it. And then it just disappeared and was never brought back up again. Now, why would that be? We know that he was directly coordinating with the government.
Yes.
So could it be that perhaps certain market dips are being coordinated to force out the smaller guys?
Could be.
and then the elites come in, buy up a whole bunch of shit, and then after that, the demand increases, the value explodes, and then comes the time for regulation for this new open market.
Well, I mean, there's already the SEC already has regulations in for much of this stuff. Now, the crypto thing, they're going to have to tweak a little bit. But I used to be a financial planner, and quite frankly, you really can't do anything on the U.S. stock exchanges without at least half a dozen people, being able to inspect your colon at any time they want. I mean, that's just the way it is.
Check out my colon, Jim.
But the thing is you could open an account in India, or you can open one, in Russia or the Ukraine. And the thing is like literally. You can have an account on one side of the fucking country or the world, and I've actually tested this, where I took out one Ethereum coin and I transferred it halfway around the world. 90 seconds.
90 seconds.
90 fucking seconds.
That is a very, very tempting way for people to hide wealth, swirl it away, or if they're in a pinch, transfer it in a fucking hurry.
Now, don't ask me how I know this, because I'll deny it. But, being an evil genius, I know other evil geniuses. And there's a thing out there called a crypto pool. So what you do is you take your crypto, put it in this pool. Leave it there for 24 hours. There's a bunch of other people all over the world doing the same thing. So say it's Bitcoin. Everyone puts their Bitcoin in there. You wait a day. You go and take the Bitcoin out. Now it's completely untraceable to you because it's been mingled with everyone else in the pool.
And then Lizzo comes in and does a cannonball and it's game over.
Yeah. And so, I'm just saying, I did some nefarious research because I don't sleep at night, and that's what I figured.
Scatter your laundered Bitcoin to the four winds.
Well, no,
whatever doesn't get stuck up her giant ass crack.
Well, once you scrub the coin, you can use it for very nefarious shit.
Oh, I guarantee.
Allegedly,
removing individuals from meat suits, buying all kinds of bad shit, and they'll literally deliver it to your door.
Well. Maybe crypto will...
and one of the main reasons I know this is I was actually doing research to do a show on this. So.
And I believe Sandman wanted to jump in for that as well.
Mm-hmm. Sandman.
Speaking of which, I hit him up last week. I was hoping to have him on the midterm stream. Didn't wind up hearing back from him. He's probably a busy guy. But hey, Sandman, we love you, bro. No homo. Come on back on the show anytime.
Yep. He's a good guy. Yeah.
Just like these gentlemen here. And I warned you that we were going to be going to New Tech early, and I wasn't kidding. So, to the 585 people currently watching on our seriously algorithmically demoted YouTube stream, now is the time to really think about starting a drinking habit if you haven't already. Because by the time we are done with you on New Tech, you're going to need it. Trust me.
Go out, get you a can of paint thinner, and join me.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. So we're going to let Pop drain his squirrel bladder a little bit early.
He's going to burn out one of his kidneys.
Just to prove to YouTube this is actually is not paint thinner. Do not drink paint thinner.
I mean, I wouldn't
put
it past you. He
slapped a sticker on there last minute. Come on.
I wouldn't put it past you either way. He only showed that and not the Surgeon General's warning on the other side.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So everybody over on YouTube, look for those links, or if you don't see them in the chat, click on the link tree that is in the Meat Gazer box. Follow us on over to New Tech. We'll see you in 5 minutes, and trust me, it's worth the trip.
Do it!